Welcome back to RattlerUp Network. Presented to you here now is Shiner versus East Bernard. We saw Shiner take on San Marcos last game. Shiner won that one 9-3. So Shiner already shown that they are a strong competitor. Now hitting first for Shiner, number 51, Radicki. Radicki last game got on base multiple times. Looking to that here, both teams are wearing white. I'll try to distinguish that as best I can. We've had camera difficulties all day, so if that occurs later in the broadcast, my eyes will be here to serve you better than the cameras ever could. Is that pitch good for strike number one? Pitch on the way, hit to third, and the easy play made by the third baseman to get the first out of this first inning. So now up to bat, number 12, Siegel for Shiner. Siegel had the home run last game, sent it deep left. Looking to do that same thing now. Pitch on the way. That one hit right past second baseman. Goes all the way back to the wall. She rounds first, gets all the way to second. So a double by Siegel. So now up to hit for Shiner, number 13, Springfield. Or excuse me, number 9, Fluitt. East Bernard pitch on the way. That one high for ball number 1. Pitch on the way. That one will be ball number 2. That pitch on the way, it'll be inside, ball number 3. Pitching for East Bernard, number 5, Zarate. That pitch, good for a strike, so a 3-1 count. Another pitch on the way. That one swung deep left, going towards the left fielder. She makes the catch for the second out. Siegel advances to third. So now hitting for Shiner, number 7, Polasek. Or excuse me, number 13, Springfield. Zarate's pitch on the way. That one outside. Runner comes home and scores for Shiner. So Shiner gets their first run on the board. They lead 1-0. That pitch was a ball for Springfield. Dragi's pitch on the way. That one inside, ball number 2. Springfield pitched last game for Shiner. See if she does that again. She pitched the entire game, so I doubt it will happen, but she pitched amazingly. Shut out the Rattlers past the first inning as that one is hit deep center field, and the center fielder gets under that one to make the play. So that'll be the 3rd out in the end of the top of the first inning. Shiner got on the board 1-0. So we'll send you to commercial break. Keep it here on the RattlerUp Network. Welcome back to RattlerUp Network. Shiner got on the board first. It was number 12, Siegel, who got all the way home off of that double. So now, hitting for East Bernard, number 5, Zarate. First pitch on the way, sent right at the batter. It'll be ball number 1. Pitching for Shiner, number 7, Polasek. Zarate up at the mound, or up at the plate. That one low for ball number 2. Zarate also on pitching duties for East Bernard. That pitch fouled off right. Make it a 1-2 count. Polasek winding up the pitch. That one swung on, hit center field. She gets under it to make the catch for the first out of the bottom of the first. So now up to hit for East Bernard, number 1, Preisler. Got a lefty hitter, a really low stance. Pitch from Polasek will be low for ball number 1. Polasek winding up to pitch. That one out. Got for the strike. 1-1 count. Pitch on the way. That one swung on, hit to center field, falls right before her, so she gets all the way to first. It'll be a single. Now up to hit for East Bernard, number 2, Fryer. Polisek's pitch on the way. That one will be a ball. East Bernard looking to match the run put up by Shiner. Polasek pitch on the way. That one outside for a ball. We've got a 2-0 count. Polasek pitch on the way. That one good for a strike, so a 2-1 count now. Polasek pitch on the way. That one swung at, hit right field, and the right fielder gets under it for the second out. Runner stays at first, so now up to hit number 6, Boss, for East Bernard. Polasek pitch on the way. That one outside for a ball. Shiner needing one more out to get out of this first inning. Polasek pitch on the way. That one swung at, no contact, so it'll be a 1-1 count. Polasek pitch on the way. That one good for the strike, so 1-2 count. Polasek pitch on the way. That one not swung at. Runner steals second, so a 2-2 count. Prizer gets up to second. So runner in scoring position now for East Bernard. Two count. Polisek's pitch is on the way. That one swung at and does not make contact. So that'll be the third and final out on the strikeout. So Shiner still leads 1-0. I'll send you over to commercial break. When we come back, we'll have the second inning prepared for you. Until then, keep it here on the RattlerUp Network. And welcome back to the RattlerUp Network. We now begin the second inning. It'll be Shiner up to hit, number 17, Kupka. Pitch on the way from Zarate. No swing, it'll be a ball. So a 1-0 count. Pitch on the way, outside again. 2-0. You see the third baseman surely coming up from that batter's stance of a bunt. Gonna go to her dugout, talk it out with her coach. We've got a 2-0 count. Zarate pitching for East Bernard. Pitch on the way. Swung at, hit deep right, but it's fouled off. So a 2-1 count. Zarate pitch on the way. That one inside for ball number 3. Got a 3-1 count. Pitch on the way. That one swung at. It's going to be foul. So a full count now for Kupka. Full count. Big pitch coming up here for Zarate. Swung at. Over near the shortstop. She gets under it to make the catch for the first out of the second inning. So now up to hit number 21, Cohen for Shiner. Zarate pitch on the way. That one right down the middle for strike number 1. 0-1 count. Zarate pitch on the way. That one outside for ball number 1. So 1-1 count. Pitch on the way. It's outside for a ball. Or no, inside for a strike. So 1-2 count. Just got that one in the box. 1-2, runner on first. That one swung on, got past the shortstop, makes it all the way to left field. Got the single, so runners on first and second. Now to bat number 10, Springfield. That one will be a ball. Zarate pitch on the way. That one swung at, hit to first base. Tried to make it to third, got safe, so no outs came from that. So the bases are loaded. Bases are loaded for Shiner. Zarate, pitch on the way. That one swung at. That's number 15, Kupka. It'll be a strike number 1. Zarate winding up to pitch. That one will be ball number 1, so a 1-1 count for Kupka. Zarate pitch on the way. That one wild outside. 2-1 count. The runner stole home there, so a run for Shiner. Got a 2-1 count. Pitch on the way, inside, ball number 3, 3-1 count. Runners at second and third now. Kupka has a 3-1 count. Runners on second and third. Zarate pitch on the way, swung at and missed. So now a full count. Full count pitch on the way, and it is high, so she will be walked. We'll have bases loaded once again. So now up to hit. It will be Kosian. The coach will call time, talk it up with that East Bernard defense. Had that error that allowed everybody to advance, scored the run for Shiner, and now have bases loaded again. So the defense trying to work out of a dire situation here. Can't let this game slip away early. Coach had the talk with defense. Defense ready. So hitting for Shiner will be Kosian, number 8. Like I said before, Shiner already played a game, so maybe already warmed up in this early morning bout. As Zarate has a bases loaded predicament to get out of. Pitch on the way, swung at, it'll be foul. So an 0-1 count. Zarate pitch on the way, swung at, going left. Called fair, so runners from second and third will score. First gets the third, so it'll be a double for Kosian. 2 runners score, makes our score 4-0. So now up to hit for Shiner. Back to the top of the lineup, number 51, Radicki. That pitch high for ball number 1. Got a 1-0 count. Zarate, pitch on the way. That one swung at, made no contact, so it'll be strike number 1, a 1-1 count. We've got runners on second and third. Zarate's pitch hit in the seam, so third scores, second scores, and that'll be a single for Radicki. So Shiner jumps up 6-0 now. Radicki gets to second off the double. So now up to hit number 12, Siegel. Siegel scored the first run for Shiner back in the first inning. Zarate, pitch on the way. That one high for ball number 1. Zarate lining up to pitch. That one, runner stealing second. No attempt to throw him out. So a 2-0 count. Runner advances to second. Shiner still only has 1 out. Zarate, pitch on the way. That one swung at, goes foul. So a 2-1 count. Zarate, pitch on the way, swung at by Siegel, gets in the gap. Runner from second scores. Siegel stays at second, so she'll get up to second, not stay. Radicki scores, makes our score 7-0. So now up to hit number 9, Fluitt. Zarate, pitch on the way. It'll be just outside the box for ball number 1. That one good for strike number 1, so a 1-1 count for number 9, Fluitt. Zarate, pitch on the way. That one will be ball number 2. Zarate. That one hit hard by Fluitt. Ball was out of play, so will not count. That was a foul ball caught, so now up to hit number 13, Springfield. Zarate's pitch on the way will be ball number 1. Zarate, pitch on the way. That one hit by Springfield, got by the third baseman, and got him out at third. So that'll do it for the top of the second. Shiner jumps out to a 7-0 lead. When we come back, it'll be East Bernard hitting in the bottom of the second. Until then, keep it here on the Rattler Up Network. Welcome back to Rattler Up Network. It'll now be East Bernard down 7 hitting. The bottom of the second will start off with number 7, Wenglar. Wenglar assuming a bunting stance. It'll be ball number 1. Assuming the same bunting stance, you'll see that draws in the third and first baseman. That pitch, ball number 2. Polasek pitching for Shiner. Polasek's pitch is hit foul, so a 2-1 count. Polasek pitch on the way. Bunted foul, so it'll be a 2-2 count for Wenglar. Polasek pitch on the way. Ball. So number 7, Wenglar got the out there. The first out of the bottom of the second. So it'll be number 15, Dolesi hitting for East Bernard. Polasek pitch on the way. It'll be high for ball number 1. Polasek pitch on the way. That one outside, ball number 2. Hold a sec. That one good for strike number one, so a 2-1 count. Polasek winds up to pitch, swung and missed by Dolesi, so a 2-2 count now. Polasek, pitch away from another strikeout. On the way, swung and missed by Dolesi. So the second out of the bottom of the second, and it'll bring up number 3, Crane, to hit for East Bernard. Polasek winding up to pitch. That one inside for ball number 1. Polasek, pitch on the way. That one will be ball number 2. Got a 2-0 count for Crane. Polasek winding up. That one good for the strike, so 2-1 counts. Polasek winding up. That one will be low for ball number 3. Polasek lining up to pitch. That one swung on and missed. So that will do it for this second inning. Shiner remains up 7. And when we return, we'll have Shiner back up to hit to start the third inning. Until then, keep it here on the Rattler Up Network. Welcome back to Rattler Up Network. It'll be back to Shiner to bat. It'll be number 7, Polasek up to bat. That pitch hit right past the third baseman and the shortstop. So she makes it to first base for the single. Now up to bat, number 17, Kupka. So Rade the pitch. It'll be high for ball number 1. Zarate lining up to pitch. Swung at, hit over the third baseman. Called fair. Batter staying at third, so it'll be a double. Polasek moves to third base. Kupka to second. So now up to bat number 21, Cohen. Cohen scored one of Shiner's 7 runs back in the second inning as Zarate's pitch is high for ball number 1. Zarate got the pitch. It's fouled off for strike number 1, so a 1-1 count. Zarate left that one. Runner tries to get home and he's safe. She got it and the runner advances to third. So Polasek scored, Kupka to third, and it'll remain Cohen on the mound with a 2-1 count. Zarate's pitch is hit right. It'll be a foul ball, so a 2-2 count. Zarate's pitch swung at, hit right to Zarate's glove, made a great catch for the first out of this top of the third inning. So now up to bat number 10, Springfield for Shiner. Zarate up to pitch. That one swung at by Springfield. Got by the second baseman and thrown out at first. So that will do it for the top of the third. Until then, keep it here on the Rattler Up Network. Welcome back to the RattlerUp Network. It's number 18, Hudgens, hitting for East Bernard. Pitch still by Polasek. Pitch on the way. That one high for ball number 1. Polasek, pitch on the way. It'll be right down the middle for strike number 1. 1-1 count. Polasek throws that one just good for a strike. So 1-2 count. Polasek, pitch on the way. That one swung and hit fair. Hit foul. So it'll be 1-2 count. Hudgens working 1-2. That one hit right at the pitcher and an easy throw out at first for the first outs. The bottom of the third. Now hitting number 4, Victorin for East Bernard. East Bernard only got 1 hit so far in this game. That one good for strike number 1. So an 0-1 count. Polasek has been pitching very well thus far. Polasek winding up the pitch. That one will be outside for ball number 1. So we've got a 1-1 count for Victorin. Pitch on the way. Tries to bunt at it. Got it. Third baseman comes over to throw him off at first. So the second out, the bottom of the third, they're finally back at the top of their lineup. Number 5, Zarate, coming in to hit. Polasek winding up the pitch to Zarate. We've seen this matchup go the other way. Zarate pitching to Polasek. Got a 1-0 count. Polasek sends that one for another ball. So we've got a 2-0 count. East Bernard still down 8, trying to claw their way back into this one. We've got 33 minutes left on the clock. We're in a time tournament. So there's only 25 minutes left. Is that one good for a ball number 3? Polasek. That one good for a strike. So a 3-1 count. Zarate trying to get on base. Would be East Bernard's second time getting on base this game. They've not had much success on the offensive side of the ball. Polasek sends that one hit by Zarate in between the shortstop and left fielder, and it drops fair. So it'll be a single for Zarate. And now back up to bat number one, Preisler. Preisler had the single earlier in this game, trying to keep that hit streak alive with Zarate on first. East Bernard has not had many opportunities with a player on base. Polasek pitching to Preisler. That one outside, ball number one. A 1-0 count for Preisler. Polasek winding up to pitch. That one outside, ball gets past her. So Zarate is going to advance to second. And it'll be a 2-0 count for Preisler. Polasek, runner on second. That pitch hit towards the first baseman, and it is foul. Makes it a 2-1 count. Preisler getting in that low stance. Polasek's pitch is hit, foul, trying to get under it. She cannot. So it'll be a 2-2 count. Two-two count for Preisler. Runner on second. Polasek pitch on the way, hit by Preisler, straight to the second baseman, and got him at first. So that'll be the final out of the top of the third. Shiners still leading 8-0. When we come back, we'll have the bottom of the third. East Bernard hitting. Until then, keep it here on the RattlerUp Network. Welcome back to RattlerUp Network. Now hitting for Shiner will be number 51, Radicki, or number 15, Kupka, excuse me. That one hit off for foul. So an 0-1 count. That pitch on the way, swung at, did not make contact, so an 0-2 count for Kupka. Zarate pitch on the way. That one high for ball number 1. 1-2 count for Kupka. Ball number 2 there. It's 2-2 count. Zarate's pitch, high and outside, ball number 3. So a full count now for Kupka. Zarate pitch on the way. And that'll be ball number 4. So Kupka walks, gets the first. Now up to hit number 8, Kosian. Zarate pitch on the way. That one hit right at Zarate. Hit her hard. Got him out at second. Safe at first. Pitcher took a shot there. She's going to get checked out by her coaches. Looked like it hit her right in the hand. So they got the out at second. But Kosian safe at first. They'll check on Zarate. Maybe bring in another pitcher. They are. Shot on the hand forced her to leave this one early. We've got 17 minutes left on our time tournament play. Shiner leads East Bernard 8-0. And it'll be number 51, Radicki, hitting for Shiner. Pitch on the way from Preisler is outside for ball number 1. Ball number 2, excuse me. Preisler came in with a ball already on the board. Preisler up to pitch. That one high, so the runner on first is going to advance to second. It's number 51, Radke, hitting for Shiner with a 3-0 count. Kupka moved to, or excuse me, Kosian moved to second there. That's strike number 1 called, so a 3-1 count. Pitch on the way. It's outside for ball number 4, so Radke will pick up first base. And now up to bat number 12, Siegel. Siegel had the home run last game. And they intentionally walked her, so bases will be loaded for number 9, Fluitt. I got word that number 12, Siegel, is an LSU commit, so maybe the understanding for the intentional walk there. One out so far in this inning. Fluitt with the bases loaded. Preisler trying to get her way out of this one. That one swung on, and it is fouled off left. So an 0-1 count. Pitch on the way from Prisley. That is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Fluitt down 0-2 in the count early. Preisler done a good job of staying ahead of the count here. Preisler's pitch on the way. That one swung on, hit towards center field. Doesn't make the catch. Ball hit the wall. Runners score, rounding third. It's a double from Fluitt. So Fluitt moves to second, Siegel to third, and Kosian and Radke scored. So our score now 10-0. Runners on second and third with numbers now hitting for Shiner is number 13, Springfield. East Bernard wanted to call time, talk it over up on the mound. They were forced to put Preisler out there with Zarate's injury. So Springfield will be up at the plate. Preisler pitch on the way, got him swinging for strike number 1. Springfield down 0-1 in the count. Preisler's pitch on the way, that one high, bounce off the glove, trying to steal home. They do so successfully. Runner moves to third, so Siegel scored. Flew it to third base. And that was a ball number 1 for Springfield. So a 1-1 count. Runner on third now. third only now. Prizer, that one, Springfield got a piece of it, trying to throw home, couldn't get it, so Fluid is safe, and it is a single from Springfield. So runner on first for number 7, Polasek. Polasek doing pitching duties as well for Shiner in this one, who find themselves up 12-0. Prizer's pitch on the way, got him swinging. Polasek couldn't get that one. So an 0-1 count. Polasek scored earlier for Shiner. Oh, 1 count. Prizer's pitch is on the way. That one hit towards right, got over the second baseman. So runners move to second and first off the single. So Springfield to second, Polasek to first. Now up to bat, number 17, Kupka. Pitch on the way, high for ball number 1. Kupka, 1-0 count. East Bernard only managed 1 out so far. That one hit, fouled off to the left, so a 1-1 count for Kupka. They've got runners at first and second off of back-to-back singles from Springfield and Polasek. Prizer winding up. Swing in, a miss from Kupka. So a 1-2 count. Prizer working with the count on her side. Prizer winding up to pitch. That one high, bounces off the glove, so runners will advance to second and third. So a 2-2 count for Kupka. That pitch on the way, hit by Kupka, going left. It is foul. So it'll stay at 2-2 counts. Polasek and Springfield on bases at second and third. Pitch on the way, bounce off the glove once again. Do not attempt to steal home this time. So a 3-2 count, a full count for Kupka. Pitch on the way, swung. Hit towards left field, it bounces. So third will score, second will remain at third. That's a double for Kupka. Only 1 run scored off of that. Springfield got home. Polasek moves to third. So now up to hit will be number 21, Cohen. Only one out in the inning so far. We're running down on the clock. Only 5 minutes left as that pitch will be outside for a ball. Ball number 1 for number 21, Cohen. 1-0 count. Prizer's pitch is swung on and missed. 1-1 count for Cohen. That one swung and missed for strike number 2, so a 1-2 count for Cohen. That pitch swung on, hit towards center field, and drops right in that sweet spot. So third scores, so runners will be at first and third. Polasek made it home for the score. Kupka to third, and Cohen hits the single to advance to first base. That makes our score 14-0. So number 10, Springfield, will now be up to bat. Reiser's pitch is hit foul, so an 0-1 count. Reiser pitching an 0-1 count. It'll be low for ball number 1. 1-1 count for Springfield. Reiser winding up to pitch. That one inside, ball number 2. Coach comes to talk with the umpire. The catcher going back to get some work done. It'll still be number 10, Springfield, up to bat with a 2-1 count. After this one at 12:30, we will have another game featuring East Bernard. It'll be East Bernard versus Southwest coming up next on RattlerUp Network, so stay tuned for that. That game will be called solo by my partner, Mr. Odom, because I have got to get to class. They made a catching change there, but it'll still be number 10, Springfield, up to bat. A 2-1 count. They've got 1 out so far in this inning. They've got runners on first and third. Prizler, the pitcher. That pitch will be good for a ball, so a 3-1 count. That pitch outside for ball number 4. So Springfield will walk. Cohen advances to second, and we will have a bases loaded. Pitch, Preisler will be outside for ball number 1. It's number 15, Kupka, hitting for the second time. That pitch, good for a strike, so a 1-1 count for Kupka. Bases loaded. Kupka swing and a miss, so 1-2 count. East Bernard trying to end this inning. Our time has ran out, so this will be the final inning. That one swung and missed. Ball let go. That was a third strike for the strikeout for Kupka. So now up to bat number 8, Kosian. Kaiser's pitch is swung on, hit foul. Kaiser's pitch swung at, hit foul, so 0-2 counts. 0-2 count for Kosian. As they're trying to get one more strike to end the top of the 4th. Reiser's pitch hit towards right field, got over the right fielder, up against the wall. Runners score. 3 runners make it home, and it'll be a triple for Kosian. So Kupka, Cohen, and Springfield all make it home. Makes our score 17-0. It'll be number 51, Radicke, up to bat. That one, good for ball number 1. Excuse me, strike number 1. That one hit deep left field. Left fielder trying to get under it. She does. Makes the catch for the final out of the top of the 4th. So when we come back, we will have the bottom of the 4th presented to you. It'll be East Bernard down 17 up to bat. Until then, keep it here on the Rattler Up Network. Pitch. That one. Ball number 1. Up near the batter. So East Bernard looking to bounce back very next game versus Southwest. So will have a chance to redeem themselves as that one is hit towards left field. Got it all the way to the wall. What a hit. Makes it to second base. So a double by Fryer. Puts the East Bernard in scoring position. And number 6, Boss, will come up to hit. Boss having that low stance. Pitch from Polasek. That one towards the batter for ball 1. Polasek's pitch. Good for strike number 1. So a 1-1 count. Polasek winding up the pitch. That one swung on and missed. So a 1-2 count for Boss. Polasek's pitch. Low for ball number 2. So a 2-2 count. Polasek winding up to pitch. That one low, ball number 3. So a full count for Boss. They've got a runner on third. Full count pitch is hit right towards the right fielder and it falls. So runner scores for East Bernard and it'll be a single for Boss. So Fryer all the way home. So East Bernard gets on the board, makes our score 17-1. And it'll be now number 7, Wenglar, to hit. There will be a pitching change down on the field. For Shiner, in comes number 2, Grayson Crismon. So Crismon will come in to pitch this final inning. East Bernard down 16, trying to call their way back into this one with that huge double and single by Boss to let a runner score. So now up to hit number 7, Wenglar. Wenglar only her second time hitting so far, assuming that bunt position. Runner advances to second. So runner on second now. That was counted as a ball, so a 1-0 count. Crismon's pitch is fouled off, so 1-1 now. Assuming that same bunting position, draws the third and first baseman in. Grisman's pitch is fouled into the dirt. 1-2 count for Wenglar. Wenglar gets the bunt off, picked up, trying to throw it off at first. They do get her. Runner advances to third. So Boss now at third. Wenglar gets the first out of this inning for East Bernard. So it'll now be number 15, DeLessie, up to hit. Now into hit number 8, Millif for East Bernard. That one will be ball number 1. So they've got a runner in scoring position on third. See if Millif can drive them in. That one good for strike number 1, so 1-1 count. Chris Mon did a good job of getting that one in. Chris Mon's pitch is up and inside for ball number 2. Millif now working with a 2-1 count, runner on third. This will be our final inning. But stay tuned because East Bernard's still playing versus Southwest at 12:30. That ball fouled off right, so 2-2 count. The 12:30 start more than likely will be delayed. But nonetheless, stay here on RattlerUp Network to catch that exciting matchup. So Millif working with a 2-2 count. Chris Mon's pitch hit, fouled off once again. Chris Mon's pitch swung at, fouled off once again. So it'll remain a 2-2 count. One out so far for East Bernard. Pitch from Chris Mon. Low for ball number 3, so a full count for Millif. Millif done a good job of staying alive at the plate, getting as many pitches as she can. Chris Mon's pitch hit to third base, thrown off at first, does not come home, stays at third base, so that'll be the second out from Millif, and now up to bat will be number 14, Longona for East Bernard. Shiner needing one more out to close this one. Shiner jumped off to the early lead and just never looked back. Chris Mon's pitch. Good for strike number 1. Pitch from Chris Mon. Good for strike number 2. Longona down 0-2 in the count. One more strike will bring a close to this one. That one swung on and missed. So that will do it. Our final score, Shiner 17, East Bernard 1. Stay here on the RattlerUp Network to catch our next game. East Bernard will stay on the field to take on Southwest in just a couple of minutes. Until then, keep it here on the RattlerUp Network.